So and I have to say here, I want to say that this isn't necessarily RJI's idea. This is a thought experiment, okay? And the thought experiment that I'd like us all to be thinking about in the next couple of days is the idea of forming something called the Information Trust Association. And you can see the convening principle that we've drafted and fiddled around with. A nonprofit association to lead creation of a free market for digital information. It builds on standards, ensures consumer choice and trust, enables price and service competition. It is broadly and openly governed with a global perspective. The operations it sanctions first benefit journalism, democracy, and freedom ahead of private interest. The potential roles for the ITA: to sustain journalism's values, principles, and purposes, to establish voluntary privacy, trust, and identity standards, to research, test, and commission key technologies, to sanction protocols for sharing users and content, to direct multi-site user authentication services, and to enable consumer choice for commerce and privacy, with the possibility of one account, one bill, one ID, purchase anywhere capabilities, but no single owner of all the users. So those are some of the roles that strike me as relevant and appropriate for an organization like this. There may be many more, and some of these may, for some reason, be not appropriate. Getting into the nitty-gritty, and I should wrap up in the next minute or so because I think Bill needs a little time to talk about the history of of ANDEC, is that it be a nonprofit that potentially and initially work with RJI here at Mizzou as its sort of logistical sponsor. We've developed ideas for board composition, and here what we see is some of the results and benefits: enabling web-wide micro-accounting and subscriptions, supporting the atomization of content, where you can send one of your consumers to content all over the web, and if it's being tracked from the point of view of an event that somebody looked at a piece of content at multiple sites, then you're going to be able to get compensated for that. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Encourage you to look at the handout. This will be on the web. It isn't right now, but will be a little bit later at that URL you see in blue there, www.newshare.com/ita.pdf.